My dear sisters and brothers in Christ, today, as a Christian community, we gather with great joy to celebrate Christmas alongside the rest of the world. We rejoice in the birth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the greatest gift humanity has ever received. In His immense love for us, God entered into our world, taking on our human nature to elevate us to heaven. His coming was not marked by power or splendor, but by humility and love. Born in a manger in Bethlehem, He became one with us to show us the way to salvation. John the Evangelist beautifully captures this mystery in his Gospel. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. John 1:14. This verse reminds us that God did not remain distant but came to live among us, experiencing our joys, struggles, and pain. Even when the world around us feels engulfed in darkness, the light of Christ shines brightly, offering us hope, joy, and peace. His light dispels fear, illuminates our path, and fills our hearts with the assurance of His eternal presence. The legend of the fourth wise man is a beautiful story that deepens our understanding of the true meaning of the Incarnation. It tells of Artaban, a magi who prepared 3 precious treasures, sapphire, ruby, and pearl, to present to the newborn king. On his journey to Bethlehem, Artaban encountered a dying man on the roadside. Moved with compassion, he stopped to help, sacrificing precious time. Because of this delay, he missed joining the other wise men. Nevertheless, Artaban continued his journey alone, using his treasures along the way to help those in need, offering food to the hungry, safety to the endangered, and hope to the destitute. By the time he reached Bethlehem, the Holy Family had fled to Egypt. Years later in Jerusalem, Artaban saw Jesus being led to the cross. By then, he had given away all his treasures in acts of love and service. Feeling he had failed in his mission, Artaban lay dying. At that moment, Christ appeared to him and said, "Whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me." Mathew 25:40. Artaban realized that his acts of love were his true offering to the king. The life of Artaban conveys the real message of Christmas. The purpose of Jesus coming from heaven to earth was our redemption. God desires to restore our communion with Him and show us His boundless love. Jesus, the King of Kings, did not appear in royal splendor, but in the simplicity of a manger, teaching us that greatness lies in humility. His birth brings hope to the hopeless and joy to a weary world. Like Artaban, we are invited to see Christ in the suffering and the needy. The joy of Christmas is not meant to remain in the manger. Christ calls us to carry His light into the world and proclaim His love through our words and actions. We can do this by showing kindness to someone who feels alone, forgiving those who have hurt us, and reaching out to those in need. These simple acts of love are how we honor the King born in Bethlehem. As we look around our community, who are the least of these among us? It could be a struggling family, a lonely neighbor, or even someone sitting next to us at Mass. Like Artaban, we are invited to see Christ in them. Let us carry the light of Christmas beyond this day and into the lives of others. When we serve others with love and compassion, we bear witness to the true meaning of the Incarnation, that God is with us and that His love transforms the world.